Hi, good afternoon. My name is Annie. I was born and raised in Korea, lived a couple of years in Chicago when I was in middle school, but basically from here. I'm a missionary slash pastor's kid. Anyone else? I'm sure there are a lot, right? Yeah, there we go. Thing about abuse is that if you believe in the lie that you deserve it, that's how it is. You just can't get out of it, right? My soul was slowly dying. Then depression took hold of me so strongly that on December 31st, 2011, I actually went up to a building to kill myself. What's the point of welcoming a new year or fighting for justice in this world? That's what I was studying back then. So I didn't feel any justice and hope in my own life. So what's the point, right? So I was going up the stairs to the apartment building. But as I was walking up the stairs, the funny thing is, randomly something flashed in my spirit, which is the Bible story of when Satan tempted Jesus. If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down. Whoa, and then I just sobered up in my spirit, and I said, what am I doing? I don't want to die. I want to live. So I actually came back down the stairs and never, obviously I'm not dead. So after that, I sought out some professional counseling and serious help with Youth with a Mission. I don't know if you know this organization. I spent 1 year, 2012, in Hawaii, the whole year, forgiving, and forgiving. So much forgiveness, right? It's not been easy. And if you would like to know about this, how did I do this? That's another story, but please reach me, and I will be happy to connect with you. I still had difficulties in trusting pastors or so-called Christians. So to add insult to injury, at the church that I put my trust and attended for 1 year here, just in Itaewon, I'm not going to name the church, the head pastor ended up stepping down, admitting his anger problems and spiritual abuse. So I was churchless when I came back to Korea from Geneva, where I was working at the UN for 3 years. Although I was recommended GCC by a friend as an alternative, I was either not going to I was not going or checking out other churches. And finally, it was March this year that I came here for the first time, and I never left. So, it's been only a few months, right? And let me tell you why. This church is gospel-centered. When I hear Pastor Joel's sermons, I feel like he really understands the heart of Father God by focusing on Jesus. So it's all about Jesus. He's the way, the truth, and life. So for me, as you focus on Jesus, things will sort out, right? And I love the fact that Gary, who's my CJ leader, is so down to earth. He just shared and opened his just personal stories from the get-go. And I was just like, whoa, okay, fine. Let's do this, right? And nobody's forcing you to serve or perform to be accepted in this community, right? I've been here 3 months, right? I've been here 3 months, but I feel like my CG group members are like my lifelong friends. It's such an amazing community, and it's been healing. I don't know why, yeah. And it's really, I'm not saying that this church is perfect, but given the history of me and my story and how difficult it is for me to even come to church, sometimes I feel like me believing God itself is a miracle. Like, how do I even believe God, And I'm still work in progress. That's just how it is. It's the after effect of abuse and living under such lie. But I really do believe, had I had a community back then, some of my traumas could have been prevented. Like as much as some communities can traumatize you, some other communities can heal you. So I want to really encourage you, if this is your story, to really stay in a community that's healthy, like GCC or anywhere else. I really want to encourage you to do that. In about 5 days, I'm about to go to Tunisia. It's in the North African region for 1 year, where Christian churches and worship is strongly discouraged. This is why I want to join as a member of GCC and be spiritually covered when I'm there, because I don't think I'll have access to church. At my job, I will be interviewing mostly Libyans, next door country, to determine if they should be refugee or not. It is quite a burdensome task emotionally, but what I'm more afraid is to hear all kinds of darkness and evil of their stories, like as they're refugees, you can't imagine, right? And I'm really scared that I might turn away from God like most of my coworkers, or to be jaded and cynical even more so than now. You know, so and this is like I said, it's a work in progress, because even after witnessing so much restoration and healing in my life, I still struggle with the concept of justice. So I'm not really sure what I'm getting into when I go to Tunisia. But as much as I'm concerned, I'm also excited. I feel like I will experience God in the way I've never experienced before. That one, I don't know why I feel like that, but that's how I feel. And when I come back from this mission with the United Nations, I want this to be my testimony in the words of Corrie ten Boom, who said, "There is no pit so deep that God's love is not deeper still." Yeah, thank you very much.